The next part is to enter your present and previous address. This falls under address and phone. Hello viewers, welcome back to the panel online. In this part of the DV lottery form, or the DS260 form which we are filling for your visa lottery, we are looking at the present and the previous address and how to correctly fill the form. Please watch this video to the end. In the previous video, we were looking at your information part 2, so you can watch the previous one because this series of videos completely explain in details how the DS260 form is to be filled, or the form you have to fill after winning your DV lottery, or your visa form when you're applying for either being an immigrant or a non-immigrant. So here we are looking at your present and previous address. Okay, so your present address, if you're a Cameroonian, for example, the case here is going to be very, very fun because in your country, you people don't have street addresses like the house numbers and so on. So here, you're just going to fill the information in the way or they give the nearest area in which you live. For example, look at this person here. We just give a Moliko Boya. But if somebody in Nigeria or any other advanced African country, they're going to give maybe number 24, this street. Okay, they'll give the zip and whatever. But in Cameroon, it does not apply. So this is how the typical Cameroonian is going to fill this. For example, Moliko Boya, where this person lives, or you can just give maybe street 1 or whatever. Now, line 2 is optional. These addresses are most common in European countries. City, the city where you live in Mboya, and then your state or province, that's in the southwest region. If it does not apply, you're going to check the box, does not apply. And then postal zip code. It's the same thing for the whole Cameroon. So in that case, the person will just say does not apply because the same zip code is used throughout Cameroon. So the one that was filled previously is okay. And then when did you start living here? So you're going to give the time you started living here in terms of the month and the year. Okay? So when you give this information, if you have lived in multiple places, you're also going to indicate here. Like this person started living here in, let's say, September in the year, in a given year. Let me just give a funny year here. Let me say, what can I even put? All right, let me just put anything. Let me say 2021, for example. Okay, so the person started living here in September 2021. Have you lived anywhere other than this address since the age of 16? Okay, yes, the person has lived in this address since the person turned 16. But if no, and then another information will not be displayed. Once you take yes, this second part will be displayed. So where have you lived again apart from this address before you turned 21? So let's say this person lived in around the University of Bamenda, or they call it Bangui, that village there. This one you can leave it out, it's optional. That city is found in Bamenda. And then the state is the northwest region. If it does not apply, but in Cameroon it applies, so you're going to write it. The zip code does not apply because it's the same country, it does not change. Okay, and then the country or region, you're going to fill in that information here. Now note, in filling some information here, you have to make sure that it does not mismatch with the one above, because the person started living in that place up, as you saw above, in September 2021. So if there's another place the person has lived before that September 2021, the person has to fill in the information here, because they're going to ask, when did you start living here? For example, this person is going to enter September 1996. That is the time when the person was born. If you follow these videos from the beginning, so since the person was born or has been living there from the age of 16 till a particular date before getting to that 2021 above. So if these informations do not match, this form is going to reject it. Many people have problems at this level. Once you have an issue at this level, please leave a comment below. We are going to attend to you as soon as possible. After this, you're going to enter your phone numbers. You're going to enter your primary phone. If you have a secondary phone or another phone, you put it. But if it does not apply, just put does not apply, does not apply. Okay, just check this box and don't fill in anything here. Have you used any other phone numbers during the last 5 years? If you have used any other phone numbers, you write yes or no. Like some people have 2 or more telephone numbers, maybe from different countries. They're going to fill in all of this information. But here, this first part here is just for your primary, the main phone you're using, like your mobile phone. Secondary phone, maybe it's an alternative phone that you use in case you don't use the main one. And then maybe your work phone. If it does not apply, I'm going to check these boxes. Have you used any other telephone numbers during the last 5 years? No. Okay. If you have used it, you're going to put yes, and you see whatever is going to pop up there. You are also going to enter your email address here. It's very important to enter your email address. And have you used any other email address during the last 5 years? Some people have 2 or more email addresses. You're going to enter that information here. Otherwise, you're going to say no. As well as your social media accounts, like your Facebook, you're going to copy that link and then you paste it here under social media. Some are on Facebook, they're on YouTube, they're on Twitter, they're on TikTok. You can put as many social media accounts as possible. If you forget another one, or you cannot put it accurately, you can still leave it out, okay? But let's not be as if you're hiding an information somehow, because if that is found, then it might not be something very good. It's going to play down on you. So, for example, this person's email address is going to be entered here, okay? And once that is done, have you used any other email address? If the person has used it, the person is going to put it here, okay? So you're just going to enter a funny email address here like markpeters, gmail.com or yahoo.com or whatever email extension that you have, or service provider for emails that you have. You're going to fill in that information there. All right, this person has not used any other telephone number within the last 5 years, so, or another email, so just take that. And then social media, if you have any social media, you're going to check from here. Is it LinkedIn or Pinterest or Quora or Twitter, whatever? You're going to select from here, and then you enter that your handle or the link, social media user ID or link, whatever. If there are more of them, you're going to use the add buttons to add as many other social medias links as possible. Okay, yeah. So for this person does not have any of those, so she has not put any of them. Okay, where you have, it's good that you put even one is good, because this is an age where somebody cannot say that I'm not on social media. That's madness. Okay, so once this is done, you're going to move to the next section, which deals with your mailing address, mailing or permanent address. And note, like you're going to be explaining in the next section, this address is not your address where the addresses you previously gave. It's going to be the address where you're going to be receiving your mails when you move to the US. This address can be the same anyway. I'm going to explain that in the next video. So stay tuned and let's move to mailing or permanent address. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave your comments, leave your questions, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you. See you in the next video.